seed of the tournament in Zen Experience. PR number 3 and 4 in doubles.
Yep.
So, you know, TruckStop and Seabass having quite a bit of a challenge ahead of them, a mountain, a lion mountain, as we were talking about earlier. But we got TruckStop on the Rayman instead of the Ulgrim, which is quite interesting. Maybe, you know, using a lot of these SIGs to start off, it could be a good change.
I love that SIG. He just winds up and whack. Gives him the what for. All right, but here we are.
He's hit a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. It's been working in a pretty big way. Nice ground
man,
pound.
dude, I'm eating my words right now. Oh my goodness. This is going to be the greatest caster curse of all time.
Wow. And just like that, they are up a stock apiece. So this is looking pretty rough for the red teams. And Inexperience, of course, coming in to see the tournament, but still looking very, very good here.
All right. Right now, Zen Experience, yep, continuing to play here, trying to find a way to answer back after those first 2 stocks being taken away here. And Seabass almost taking out TruckStop in the process, but almost got another stock off Zen.
Getting popped up there into that side SIG, unfortunately. And Seabass isn't able to make it back with that Nair in an attempt to stall out, get a little bit more drift. TruckStop on the unarmed, but it actually works out well. I feel like unarmed, definitely underrated weapon, or lack of weapon, especially in this format. Nice catch with that N-SIG.
Yo, they are actually playing really hot right now. Really got to hand it to him. Experience. Not able to make it back. That's unfortunate for him.
See that from Zen, getting a hit and then immediately chase dodging up to get away from a potential 2v1 combo, and Experience waiting out to pick up the weapon to continue that invincibility through that end light. Very, very clean stuff defensively from the red team, but it might be a little too late.
Yeah, it's definitely looking a little bit rough. I mean, it's definitely still doable if you're able to get these stocks out of here right now, but TruckStop really doing an amazing job of capitalizing on every possible situation off stage. They do end up losing the stock, but that's after being really, really aggressive.
Oh,
no, Zen, can you make it back?
No, you cannot.
Yep. All right, you know what? That's one of those situations with the Experience. They kind of recognize the situation they're in. They're like, look, this is a rough game 1. They got it. Let's move on. You know, some people give up on the election. Some people give up on game 1. It is what it is. All right, we move forward.
Yeah, you just have to sometimes reset mental. I think it's a very important it's a very important skill.
I'm just imagining Biden. I got to reset my mental.
Yeah. Got to reset the mental, get it back together. But yeah, I honestly thought, you know, Experience Zen, the 2 seed, maybe a little bit of normalcy, the higher seed winning a match in top 8 at one of these summer doubles championships. But instead, Seabass and TruckStopBurrito coming out with a big adaptation, or I guess change specifically. We have TruckStop on the Rayman, and the Rayman has found a lot of success in a couple of things. We saw the side SIG, which is interesting because the side SIG doesn't have a hitbox as it's reaching where the hitbox is. So we saw Seabass kind of standing in between where the hitbox is and where Rayman is, so he's able to get those Onyx SIGs that are, you know, very stationary, like cover a vertical. So they're creating like this really crazy triangle of just like, you cannot land here. And it's very difficult to deal with that when you're playing against 2 weapons that are very good at sending you away. As I fade out, am I still here?
Yeah, you're here. I see. You can look. You can.
Oh, I am. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
there's a TV right there in front of you.
I got a little scared there for a second.
That was certainly a transition of all time.
Yeah, I was not ready for that.
Yeah, neither was I.
Yeah. I was like, whoa. You know.
Man. All right. Well, it looks like we kind of got one of the players to kind of reset here. That'd be Zen. All right, we're gonna be all set to go here. I don't know if there was just like maybe some connection issue or whatever, and maybe that's an excuse we'll hear later. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Game 2 time.
Yep.
And we're gonna be going right back to Forces of Lions. All right. Let's see how it all plays out. Onyx and Aang for the Experience in Zen. We're gonna see if they can answer back.
Yeah, you're gonna need to come out with a statement, I think, to start it off, because the momentum that Seabass and TruckStop are building is insane. I mean, they are looking very, very solid to continue to potentially 3-0 this set, which would be the number 1 and 2 seed in elimination side, guaranteed 5th. So we'll see if they're able to kind of right the ship here, because we've been seeing a lot of crazy upsets this weekend.
Okay. Right now, a lot of scrapping in the early game here.
Ooh.
Nobody really taking any strong position, although that was a very, very risky SIG to be thrown out there. They definitely got a little bit of extra damage on that. But so far, pretty even across the board. TruckStop, the least damage on this first stock here, but we'll see how much longer that lasts.
Yeah, I feel like TruckStop's SIG success rate on the gauntlets definitely a lot better than the Axe. The Axe is a little bit too telegraphed, I think. As I say that, GC side SIG out of the corner, to punish Zen's aggression into that corner. Down sig to disrupt. That down sig, just a menace of a move for sure. And I like that from Seabass. Matching the dodge timing as well, understanding that I can just wait for the option and get the recovery. Zen unable to make it back. Oh, as I say that, able to dodge up and avoid, but there you go, TruckStop finding the end light. And again, a very dominant opening for the blue team. Not as crazy fast as the first game, but still really, really solid. And look at all that damage Seabass gets off that down air from TruckStop to extend that string.
All right. Oof. There we go. Yep, closes that one out. Great weapon toss to secure the stock. And now TruckStop all by the lonesome, but almost getting another stock off experience in the process. But does not matter. 2 stocks apiece, but blue team's looking very strong right now.
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that. I think it definitely worked out. Get the double recovery. You're going to get punished and lose your stock, but you're up a stock, so get that extra damage. The blue team definitely playing for that lead. Nice down air there. Experience unable to make it back. Seabass, a successful edge guard offstage with the gauntlets. You see Seabass trying to set up that side air into that down sig charge up, but didn't find it.
All right. Oh, big damage on for experience there as they continue to try and battle their way back in this game too. It's still looking a little bit rough for them. There we go. That's huge. That's a stock out of the way. Red team waking up a little bit. Not really able to get a whole lot on Seabass, so that might be a little bit of a mistake later, but right now, I mean, you just got to work with what you got.
Nice wait there, the dodge through, and then immediately turning it with that end light. Experience finding that stock with that down air, but Zen losing the stock as well, and already a lot closer than the last game as we are down to a last stock for both teams. Oh, what a sig to call out experience. Jumping in the corner again. Side air coming in from TruckStop, didn't find a connection. That would have potentially closed out the stock. Experience. Was very low on resources there. Seabass dashing across the stage with that end light. The down air not connecting. Experience tried to flip it with a side air. Ooh, it's so scary. Okay. Seabass lost the weapon. You had to throw the cannon away to get that unarmed recovery back. And the double recovery from blue team on the gauntlets. Double gauntlets definitely going to be a good spot to close out that stock, but the red team slowly bleeding out here as they're taking a lot of damage trying to find these KOs. Experience getting that nair as well.
Yep. Ooh.
The double chase dodge away to avoid that side sig whip punish, and that's the recovery from Seabass to close out that stock on experience. Zen playing very shifty here, just trying to avoid this last hit. Can't really sig here. There's a little bit too much of end lag even on connection. Okay, that's a side light, but no recovery. The down sig comes in from TruckStop. They're both just trying to find Zen. Zen getting disrupted by that weapon toss, but a nair team damage. Seabass actually using that to get that GC positioning on that side light, and there it is, the reversal. TruckStop got the recovery. Was enough to KO, but that lining side air, not enough either, and TruckStop actually down into damage, and a clutch from Zen, able to get the unarmed recovery. I thought TruckStop was going to respect that wall a little bit more, but hanging a little bit too close, and Zen was able to get that recovery reversal. I cannot believe he clutched that.
Yeah, I'm speechless. Like, I was like, damn, they're really going to go up 2-0 after I said all that. But no, there we go. Zen experience coming through for me. Thank goodness. I don't want to apologize. But yeah, great play from Zen. I mean, to just have the patience and, like, you know, to be able to execute like that as well. Like, the discipline, honestly, is astronomical. That was so incredible to watch. And that was, like, literally off by frames. So risky to go for the ground pound there from TruckStop, but I do kind of understand. I think if we saw a down sig, it would have been the end of the set or end of the game. It would be very different if we saw a slightly different option from TruckStop, but nonetheless, we have to move forward, reset the mental, get back into this game 3, back on Fortress of Lions. Okay. There we go. TruckStop. Ooh, great combo to get things started there on Zen. Zen coming down to help out experience. And they could close out Seabass here. Misses it. Seabass finds a way back to the wall. Yes, going to be able to recover.
Seabass is barely able to drift back there, even sweat beads, but still finding a way back to the stage, looking to assist as TruckStop's been taking quite a bit of damage. The red team, for the first time in a really long time, having the damage lead in this first stock. Really tough spot for both teams to find any sort of footing. They're both trading, jumping around, and playing on that ground. TruckStop finding the first stock with that down sig. The weapon toss to disrupt experience, going for that D-light into the nair. TruckStop following up, gets the slide charge side sig as well to get some extra damage. Zen just respecting TruckStop because, you know, going to play the weapon starve. Instead of trying to edgeguard TruckStop, make it hard for Seabass to get in this game. See the weapon starve come out. Still no, Seabass got the weapon, but got TruckStop got hit by the side air anyway to lose that stock.
Yeah, but here we go. Experience still going to be able to survive here a little bit. All right, a little bit of a doubles combo, nothing super crazy. Man, that's really rough. TruckStop just was not ready to be able to capitalize on that. It's definitely a little bit rough here. This is a huge doubles combo. Going to be getting a lot of damage on both of them right now. And Experience really hanging on to this first stock here too. That's huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you just have the ability to hold on to the stock, and then it enables you to play a little risky as well in that combo game. So look out for Experience to go for a big read coming up here. Maybe we'll find a Sig or just a little bit of an open up. But right now, Zen playing forward and TruckStop finding a side air on Zen. That's gonna, or Experience. That's gonna close out that first stock from Experience. TruckStop looking to lose his second stock though. Oof, good save from Seabass to go for that down air to keep TruckStop in the game. That recovery surely would have KO'd. Nice down Sig, unarmed, but gets whiff punished, trying to dash back to center.
Yep. Oh, man, that's huge. Oh, missed it. I don't know if they just ended up pressing the wrong direction or if there's just a miscommunication on just like where they were going. But either way, still a good amount of damage on Seabass' second stock here. I mean, 4 stocks to 3. That's like definitely a position you want to be in. Zen was trying to get a nice little bit of damage onto TruckStop, but we had Seabass come in as Disruptor and honestly, just party ruiner. Nice.
Nice reversal from Seabass. That's going to put Experience on his last stop. Same with last stock, same with TruckStop. Oh, Zen finding the edge guard, getting the downer, covering the jump back with the ground pound, and now a 2v1 situation once again for the blue team as Seabass doesn't have much, so he's just looking to stall out. Okay, that's a big reversal, maybe? No. Gets pogoed anyway. Zen even saving Experience there. And Experience on his last stock, but very healthy. Zen, kind of the sunset of the stock, but we'll see if he's able to close out that stock, because I mean, this red team just needs one open up. Getting the Nair to extend into the side stick, that closes out the game. And red team up 2-1 now. It's crazy. You think, oh, surely Cannon can't find a way to get that vertical with the combo, but even so, still able to close out that stock.
Yeah, it was definitely a much more dominant. It took a little while to get there, but once they kind of got that engine running, red team just kind of like just said, hey, pedal to the metal, we go. Yeah. And go they did. They certainly are going right to game 4 up 2-1. It's definitely going to be a tough one, I think, for TruckStop. And, oh, God, I am really just dropping Seabass.
Seabass.
Man, 33's rough. Don't get old.
I'll try my best.
But yeah, it is definitely a little bit rough for them. They are certainly struggling just a little bit. I think it's once like Zen and Experience, and we talked about Zen and Experience. They're very experienced working together, right? Yep. They will find a way to get things turning around. I mean, when you're doubles partners for so long, right? It's not only do you know, like, you can pick up on each other's habits, but your communication becomes, like, much more fluid, right? Because, like, if you and I work well together and I say something to you, you're going to most likely know what I'm talking about, right? And you're going to receive it better. But if we don't work together too often, I say something to you, you're going to be like, what is this guy? Who is he talking to me? This old man is outside the geriatric home. Yeah. You see, that's what I'm talking about. But if we got to know each other more, maybe you feel a little more comfortable with the things I'm saying, like when I'm yelling at you. But as we get into a potential final game here.
Seabass with a swap onto the Mordex. Welcome addition. The Scythe making an appearance at the top 8.
Yep. And I think this is definitely kind of one of those change-ups you really need. Start operating here. That's one stock gone. Seabass gonna lose the second one here. Can they close him out? He does get the wall touch. All right. Staying alive.
Mordex not completely a misplay here so far, as Seabass is able to hold on to that stock. But yeah, not for much longer, I assume. We'll see. Yeah, there's the stock. And yeah, I don't know if this Mordex pick from Seabass was enough of a difference. We did see a scenery change in Apocalypse, my favorite stage, but maybe not enough. Nice recovery there from TruckStop, though. Staying alive in this game, for sure. Nice.
Oh, that's big. TruckStop definitely been throwing that Sig out a little too many times. I think that's the 3rd time now. The first one, I think they got some damage off it. They might have closed out a stock, but the second 2 times have actually had some pretty big punishes at the end of it. So he does need to dial that back in just a little bit.
Ooh, the chase dodge down from Zen. I love when Gauntlet players go for that. Getting the Nair, chase dodging down to try to find an option, or find a TruckStop holding onto the wall a little bit too far down. Didn't find the true conversion from that down air into the ground pound, but Seabass didn't find a connection on any of those GC Sigs, and the stare down is crazy right now as the weapon toss comes in, and that could be the end of TruckStop's life, and it is, and Seabass tries to get involved to save, but it doesn't work out, and Seabass in this ridiculous 2v1. I mean, how could you even come back from this one unarmed and in a terrible spot as Experience tries to set up something crazy off stage. Seabass unable to make it back. Just gets the ground pound, forces that last stock on both those players, but the red team really cleaning it up. Seabass.
How fast was that game?
I feel it was under 2 minutes, I think. Yeah, that was a ridiculously fast game. We'll see some replays here to verify the time, but yeah, this was crazy. GC and Light getting punished immediately by the ground pound. They were both.